Hello, everybody, and welcome to Forever Sports. Stormers have officially ended their 2-month losing streak by beating the Lions 29 points to 10 after a red card. Ruben Schoolman really turned what should have been a good game into a very one-sided contest, unfortunately. And I don't want to talk about too much, but I think a very poor display in general. Not a particularly good game. I don't think officiated particularly well, and not really what we want to see in the competition. But a very important result for the Stormers, and an awful result really for the Lions, who leave Cape Town with nothing, not even a losing bonus point, which they threatened to do at one stage. But before we get into the game, please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Now, Lions were actually over first. Early try, which was then chalked off, went to the TMO, and Marius Lowe judged to be offside when he received the ball in the first receiver. We really are going and checking absolutely everything when it comes to TMO checks these days. So that was chalked off, and the first points officially came from Joseph Debo, rolling more in the 12th minute. The Stormers actually scored another try shortly after Ruben Schoolman was red carded for they say no arms clean out on Martin Liebach. I'm surprised it was straight red. I was expecting it to be a yellow and potentially go to the bunker. But that changed the game, really. You know, the Lions were full of confidence. Then they conceded. Then they got a red card. Yes, a try from the Stormers was ruled out, but by then they had the momentum. Hartzenberg went over in the 24th minute. Simple overlap. Really good cross kick from Martin Liebach before Joseph Dweba went over on the back of another more in the 33rd minute. So at half-time, 15 points to nil. And a bridge too far ready for Lions, except for Edel van der Merwe, who a piece of individual brilliance early in the second half gave Lions a glimmer of hope, and that made it 15 points to 5. And you're thinking, right, maybe score another try, they could try and get something out of it. But then Manny Rusk sent straight to the bin for a deliberate knock-on. I think a horrendously harsh call, to be honest. The penalty's on the 10-meter line, or with about 2 or 3 meters on the left-hand side. So to say that was basically a try-preventing intervention was a bizarre decision to me, because there were so many players in the overlap. There was no ways that Ruan Nal was going to go over, guaranteed to go over from the 10 meters line due to that knock-on. So I think that was a very strange call. But yeah, so the Stormers with the Lions down to 30 men, scored very quickly after that through Leon Anzas. Martin Liebach got his first conversion of the afternoon with that bonus point try. Franco Maria, a nice little set piece move from the Lions, made it almost interesting, 22 points to 10. And the Lions spent 10 minutes inside the Stormers 22, couldn't get the try. I don't know how Stormers didn't get a yellow card with a lot of repeated infringements. And just after that, they then basically went the full length of the field with Nifty Bashir eventually going over. Martin Liebach getting the extras, final score 29 points to 10. If you look at the stats, very dominant from the Stormers, as you'd imagine, but Lions actually having more carries as well as more possession actually in the end, but couldn't do much with it. Set plays as well. The scrums were very good for both sides. I thought the Lions were very unlucky to be penalised at one scrum where I actually think that they had dominated. I think if they had had a full scrum for the entire game, I think that could have become a big weapon for them, because they were giving them a really hard time. And to be fair, actually, were pretty solid with just the 7. So that was the one thing. A couple of players did stand up. I thought Asanate and Clavacania scrummed really well, and Maury van den Berg was absolutely terrific. Lineout weren't great for the Lions, 86%. Not good reading that at all. In terms of on the attack, more carries from the Lions, fewer meters, but not by much. Both teams carrying over 300 meters. Lions with 6 line breaks, Stormers with 8. Turnovers very similar. Penalties conceded in the end, Lions 9, Stormers 8. Five of those penalties, literally 5 of those penalties came in the last 10 minutes inside the 22. That's why I was a bit confused, the lack of a yellow card. And attack completion both 84%. And we actually had the similar amount of kicks. So quite a similar stats-wise for the two teams. But a very sloppy game. Lots of knock-ons, lots of high error rate for both teams, to be honest. And very frustrating that it was so high. But Master Tennyson topped the carry chart with 13. Hartzenberg with 10. Maury van den Berg with 10. He had a great game. I thought Martin Liebach was pretty good in open play. Ben Jason Dixon competing the most tackles. But Maury van den Berg with 16 tackles. I actually don't understand how he can get man of the match. I think we need to start really talking about the fact that a losing team can get man of the match. Because Lions down to 14, the only person keeping us anything near it is Maury van den Berg. For a scrum off to complete 16 tackles, to have 10 carries, and he created so much several times. So he was an absolute man in the mission. For the Stormers, in terms of good performances, JD Schickerling walked away with man of the match. I thought Marcel Tennyson was actually better and interesting because he doesn't usually play in the number 8 jersey, but I thought today he played really, really well there. So that would be a nice big tick for John Dobson. Big worry, though, for Stormers is Sash Fa'amugomezulu leaving the field with what looks like a hip injury. So the injuries do continue. Ras McClane also, the Lions lost him, but the Lions are only in action in the new year, so they've got more time to get their players back. Let me know what you thought about the game down in the comments below. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.